Good morning, Angela Yee.
Good morning, DJ MB.
Charlamagne the God.
Peace to the planet. Let's go to Barney's right now.
To Barney's. I'm with you right now.
I'm not going to Barney's.
I'm going to Barney's.
I'm going to Barney's to shop right now.
I remember,
and me both.
I remember last year around the holidays, I spent so much money at Barney's buying people presents, my family, my friends, myself.
I'm going to Barney's today.
No more.
Well, if you good morning. Front page of today's paper, another black woman.
Yes, this is Gabourey Sidibe.
She's not Gabourey. She's not precious. She kind of resembles, but that's not the point. She went to the store yesterday. Well, not yesterday. She went to the store. She bought a Celine bag. The bag is $2,500, and the police stopped her as well and said it was fraud. It wasn't fraud. She really bought the bag. And I'm going to Barney's today. Let them call fraud on me. I'm falling on the floor. I'm banging my head. We suing.
Well, Envy, you're always getting somebody fired.
And I'm getting somebody fired.
And that's what you need to do now. You need to really stand up for real rights instead of getting poor innocent people fired.
I'm going to Barney's today. And that wasn't a poor innocent person. She deserved to get fired.
Oh, let's be clear, though. Her name is Kayla Phillips. She's 21, and she's a nurse.
All right, well, this is our front page news.
And she's a nursing student. I just want to throw that out there.
So?
She spent her tax return to get to Celine.
Okay, so what? It's her money.
I just want to throw that out there, okay?
Why are we concerned with what other people do with their money?
Because we need to learn more financial responsibility. That's why.
We'll talk about that in front page news. Yesterday, you were out in Howard Homecoming speaking on the panel.
Yes, I was. I was at the Entertainment Power Summit with a lot of beautiful people. MC Light, Andy Smith, Dr. Benjamin Chavis, Roland Martin, Devin Franklin, Fred from Media Takeout. It was a great time. So salute to everybody at Howard.
All right.
Howard, y'all need to learn how to manage y'all money too, because I heard that y'all got some problems with y'all budget, but yet y'all booking me first class tickets. I could have flew, Coach.
That wouldn't have been Hampton University.
What first class flight is there for that short of a flight? Those planes are so small.
Yeah, first class.
They're first class Delta
on US Airways.
And USA, yeah.
And I was on there drinking all the free bottom shelf liquor.
There you go.
Hey.
There you go. Well, front page news, of course, you see what we're talking about. We'll get into that in depth. And, of course, if you have problems, relationship issues, or anything, we're doing Ask E today. So you can always call up or hit us up on that email, breakfastclubam@gmail.com. Let's get the show cracking. It's going to be a good one. Let's go. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in the front page news. Start off with sports. The Red Sox beat the Cardinals 8-1 in Game 1 of the World Series. Now, another black shopper stopped at Barney's.
Right, and this is terrible. It's been on the front page of the paper 2 days in a row. Now, this woman, Kayla Phillips, is 21 years old. She had been trying to get this Celine bag for a long time. She had wanted it, and she got her tax return. She's only 21 years old. She's a nursing student, and she bought the $2,500 designer bag after getting her tax return. She used her Bank of America debit card. Now, she made the purchase no problem, but as soon as she left, she was surrounded by cops. They threw her up against the wall, and they blocked the turnstile so she couldn't get on the train. She said they were very rough, and she has filed a $5 million notice of claim with the city, and she's going to sue the NYPD as well as Barney's.
Yeah, it's
like the other incident that just happened the other day.
This would happen before. This would happen in February, though.
Yeah, the 19-year-old boy said that he went there and he, bought a belt for $350, and they racially profiled him as well. Even though he had his identification, he had his card with his name on it, and it was clearly him.
Well, it's not right at all, but they are definitely paying for the sins of the 53 grand larceny complaints they have for credit card fraud at that location.
Listen, the whole thing is you show your credit card. If your ID matches the name on your credit card, that's it.
Yeah, but the problem with Kayla's problem is she lost her card, and Bank of America sent her a card.
When
they send you a temporary card, your name is not on it. So because her name was not on it, they were asking, why do you have a card with your name not being on it?
And you know what they had to do then? While she was standing there, call the bank.
That's what they did. They did check and they relieved. But
and when the bank said, okay, yes, that's fine, we gave her that card today.
They did.
That's
what happened.
The police should not have come and arrested her.
Who's ever doing all this profiling at Barney's is dead wrong. But I still be looking at us like, what the hell? She's a 21-year-old nursing student, and you spending your tax return money on a $2,500 Celine
I don't
bag.
watch what other people do with their money.
I do.
I don't.
We need to teach our people more financial responsibility.
Listen, I have a lot of financial responsibility, and I've done stuff like that as well.
It really doesn't matter what she's spending her money on. I mean, yes, she probably shouldn't buy a $3,000 bag. That's right. But if she wants to, she should be able to regardless. And Barney shouldn't be able to do anything about it. But I tell you one thing. After work today, I'm going to Barney's.
I'm going to Barney's.
Well, guess what? They're going to be expecting you.
I'm going to Barney's, and I got my Bank of America card is ripped. I'm using my Bank of America card, and I want you're going to see a scene today.
If I don't get profiled, I'm going to feel offended, Barney.
You and me both.
Okay?
You went there the other day, Charlamagne, with no problem.
And so did you 2 days ago, so knock it off.
I didn't buy anything.
I'm hanging my pants low.
I was just looking.
I'm going to be looking over my shoulder.
I mean,
but you wear your pants low anyway.
I know, and I'm going there today.
Well, I'm going to be honest. They already profiled me in Barney's for another reason, because I bought those pants for the iHeartRadio Festival, kept all the tags back, and took them right back Monday. Right. So they already, when I walk in, they already looking at me for a different reason anyway.
I'm going to Barney's today, so.
All right.
This is going to be fun. You going with me?
Can you buy me something?
No, I might need you to bail me out. This is going to be fun. What? We
I'm bailing you out.
All right.
This girl got kids, though. Why she got so much back on her tax return?
She does have a child.
She got a child.
She's a mother.
Yes, she's a mother.
Oh, so that's $3. How old is the baby?
That's $3,000.
I don't know.
You get $3,000 per child.
$3,000 per child.
There you go.
So you got a kid, but you spending your money on $20.
Well, guess what she got now? A nice fat lawsuit.
And guess what?
So now she's gonna get even more money.
Barney's will fight her forever.
She got to win, though.
No.
Barney's will fight her forever.
She didn't do anything wrong.
Calm down, guys. That's front page news. Now, tell them why you're mad. If you're upset and you need to vent, 800-585-1051. Maybe somebody pissed you off. You're just upset. You don't feel like going to work. You don't feel like going to school. Maybe you're mad at Barney's. Join me today as I go shopping at Barney's and let them profile us. We will make a scene. We'll fall out. We'll bump our head. All that.
I want that racial profiling discount too, Barney.
You and me both. Well, if you're upset, you need to vent. Call us right now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
This is DMX. And you know what makes me mad? When ask for the truth, but can't handle the truth. All right? Now tell them why you mad on the Breakfast Club. Bitches.
Shay, tell them why you mad, bro.
This whole Barney's thing, it's just getting out of hand, man. Like, when you go up there, man, make sure you represent, man.
Yeah, I'm going to go take cash. That's what I'm going to do.
And I'm going to go buy it with my credit card.
I'm going to use cash.
Hello, who's this?
D,
tell them why you mad.
man, leather sweatpants, man. I just picked me up some. And
Yeah, baby.
Did you get them from Barney's?
Man, yeah. It's a knockoff, dog.
Oh, you got knockoff sweatpants.
So you got pleather sweatpants.
So they're not leather?
And they even warmer, man. Them things are hot, right?
I'm living on the West Coast right now. It's still hot as balls out here.
Yeah,
Oh, man, you're gonna have them bat wings.
Hello, who's this?
This is Dynasty from Long Island.
Dynasty, tell them why you mad.
I'm mad at my daughter Ratchet Ways. I was there for her babies, 2 babies, and she has this guy that's a bum, that's very ratchet, and she robbed me.
What? She robbed you?
She robbed me after being there for her first daughter and her son.
What'd she take?
She stole the money from me.
Well, first of all, I just want to say the apple don't fall too far from the tree because you referred to your daughter as Ratchet Ways.
You bald-headed raccoon. You need to shut up.
The apple don't too far from the tree.
Raccoon.
You done boosted something in your life.
I just want to let her know. Faison Farris, you are not the baby father of my granddaughter, all right?
Oh, my God.
So your daughter's a hoe?
Yes, she's a trick.
This is a mess right now.
Yes,
oh my God.
It's very much mess.
How
and
old are you, Mama?
Ratchet individuals like Charlamagne.
How old are you?
I'm 45.
You 45 and a grandmother?
I told her not to do it.
At what age did you have your daughter?
25.
You had your daughter at 25?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So
wow, well, I'm sorry that everything is such a mess. That is a shame.
So you need to have them up there so you can do maternity tests with this mess.
I think it's a paternity test.
Yes, on my granddaughter. She's beautiful and everything, but Faison Farris is not the father.
All right, you're going to be a great-grandmother at like 50 and then a great-great-grandmother at 60. But have a good morning, Mama.
All your daughter's ratchet ways are your fault. Damn it.
Oh, no, they're your fault. People like you. Okay?
Sit your ratchet ass down, Mama.
Tell them why you're mad. 800-585-1051 if you're upset and you need to vent. Call us right now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Hey yo, good morning. This is the Mad Rapper. I'm gonna tell you why, man. I'm mad because I hung out in the club last night and there was so many good girls in there. Yo, for real, we don't need none of y'all good girls in the club. We need loose girls, we need drunk girls, we need sloppy girls, we need girls that's just gonna go all the way. We don't need none of y'all nice girls in there. Go home. Go away. Talk about it. And tell me why you mad. Breakfast Club, for real.
Russ, tell them why you mad.
Well, yo, I'm kind of a little mad at you and Angela, man, because Charlamagne's making a good point about how black people spend their money. It's not about watching what they do, but it's about just how society views black people and how we waste our money on non-priorities.
Well, listen, the problem right now with this situation is racial profiling. It's not me being concerned about how somebody spends their money.
No,
if I go to a store and I have the proper ID and I have the proper card and I have the money available and that's what I spend it on, you don't have the right to judge me based on what you think I should be spending my money money on?
I'm not saying they have the right to judge you. I'm not even talking about Barney's. I'm just talking about in general.
Word.
When Charlamagne was making the point about how we spend our money, how black people spend so much money on non-priorities. I used to be a teacher in the hood. Now I'm a cop in the hood, not in that same hood. And I used to watch these kids wear all these expensive labels and expensive Jordans and can't have school supplies because their parents, it's a mindset that the parents put into these kids, and then they grow up and then they do it to the same thing to their kids. Then they're living they're on Section 8 but driving Benzes.
Now you're right, and it's not the parents, it's just society. These kids want to do what other kids are doing, but I absolutely positively agree. But these cases that we're talking about is totally different. But
that's a whole
I do
nother
think
issue.
that we have our responsibilities effed up, and we'd rather pay for some Jordans than some books.
But I understand what you're saying about Barney's, because I'm a cop and I wouldn't even have took that. If Barney's would have called me as a cop, I would have saw this ID. I would say, y'all are out of your mind. They got proper ID. Send them on this way. I wouldn't even have stopped them. But I was just saying in regards to black people and how we spend.
Now just imagine, bro. You go to Barney's, you go buy your lady a Celine bag that's $3,000. You walk out and they profile you. What do?
Oh, I'll be highly upset.
That's right.
I'll be highly upset.
And these people are.
Because I make over $100,000 a year, so they can prove.
Wait, you're a cop and you make a couple $100,000 a year?
Yeah, I work in one of the highest paid villages in Long Island. And the hood is
my goodness.
the sixth borough.
You must be over in Hempstead then.
Absolutely.
You deserve every dollar, my brother. You deserve every dollar.
Be safe out there, bro.
Continue to protect and to serve.
I'm going to be out there in a couple weeks. I'm going to make sure you hold me down.
All right, absolutely.
All right, well, tell them why you're mad. 800-585-1051. We do every morning. Now, Yee.
Yes.
We got rumors coming up?
Man, and for all of you who are looking forward to seeing that Basketball Wives reunion show, it has been canceled permanently, not being rescheduled, and I'll give you the update on why.
All right, we'll get into it next. Keep it locked. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. Now, let's get into the rumors. Let's go.
Listen up.
It's just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Well, Basketball Wives reunion show is not happening. They're saying it has been canceled. The reason is that Evelyn pulled out. Now, the show was supposed to tape earlier in the month, but they said that Evelyn said, I'm not doing it, and they had to pull the plug on the entire thing. They're not rescheduling it. She said she's sick and tired of talking about her breakup with Ocho Cinco.
I'm sick and tired of hearing it.
But that's her only storyline. What else is she on the show for? Knock it off, Evelyn.
And they're saying the other wives really don't have that much to talk about either. The producers didn't feel like the girls had enough material for an hour-long episode without Evelyn there. And they're saying Evelyn is just tired of the cattiness on Basketball Wives and wants to move on with her life.
Well, now she's catty.
Yeah, that ship is sailed. There's nothing left to see here. Evelyn, what are you going to do after Basketball Wives is over?
Now, a lot of people have been watching Kim Kardashian and Kanye West's engagement online because somebody did tape it. Now, sources are saying that Kanye and Kim are pissed that someone secretly taped the proposal and leaked it. They're saying the couple thinks they know who did it, and that person signed a confidentiality agreement, and their lawsuit is going to definitely happen.
Shout out to Kris Jenner getting that back-end money.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you know what's interesting? If you didn't know this, Bruce Jenner wasn't even invited to the engagement. As a matter of fact, he didn't even know about it until he read about it. So I don't know what's going on with that. But that's her stepfather. Don't you think he should have been told about it and
absolutely
invited to come out?
Well, I just want to shout out to Kanye West, man. Kim Kardashian is going to make a fine housewife. Because like I always say, hoes eventually make the best housewife.
Well, the reason is that Bruce Jenner originally wasn't happy when Kim hooked up with Kanye very quickly after she left Chris Humphries. So I guess he still has a kind of a beef with him over that.
Ain't this Kim Kardashian's third engagement? Will be her third marriage?
Yes, it'll be her third marriage.
Third time's the charm, man.
Yeah, that's what we say.
She's tired of getting ran through. Okay.
All right, now who do you think is the top earning dead celebrity according to the Forbes list?
Michael Jackson.
You're right. $160 million is what he made last year.
They said he actually made more dead than him being alive because I guess the money that he spends and the debt that he has.
Well, salute to Conrad Murray. He made that all possible.
Yo, you're stupid, yo.
Well, Bob Marley was number 5 on the list, then Liz Taylor was number 4, Charles Schultz was number 3, and Elvis is number 2. So, there you
where
have it.
Tupac at?
He's not one of the top 5.
Damn, Pac.
Biggie ain't there yet either, huh?
Biggie neither?
Well, I mean, what about Bruce Lee?
Bruce Lee?
He should be on the list.
Bruce Lee ain't got no balls.
Marilyn Monroe?
Bruce Lee ain't never put out no hot music.
All right, and that is your Rumor Report. I'm Angela Yee.
Thank you, Miss Yee. Now, coming up next, we got to talk about, it's not front page news, but it is front page news. Barney's is back at it. We'll explain it. And I'm not talking about Barney's, the little animal, the cartoon figure. I'm talking Barney's, the store, has done it again. Keep it locked.
There's nothing little about Barney's. Barney was big as hell. And purple.
It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Grab him. What's so funny?
I'm just laughing because I'm looking at Angela Yee just told me something, and then I looked at the Daily News and I said, that really is Tasty from Orange is the New Black.
Stop
that got busted at Barney's.
Now, we're talking about front page of the Daily News this morning, and what's on the front page of the paper, Yee?
Yes, a young lady went to Barney's and bought a Celine bag for $2,500, walked out of the store, and then the police threw her up against the wall and asked her how she could afford that. They wanted to know, where did she get the money? Now, Kayla Phillips actually had gotten her tax return and decided she wanted to go ahead and buy herself a nice present that she'd been wanting for a while.
She's a 21-year-old nursing student,
right?
Who decided to go spend her money on a $2,500 Chanel. What is it called?
Celine.
I started to say Chanel. Celine. And she got a child.
Okay.
But you understand?
But that's all beside the point.
No, it's not beside the point. Y'all need to learn how to spend your money on better things. But
that's not what this article's about.
But do you see how the paper also spends it? Yesterday they said busted at Barney's for being black, and this morning they said busted too. Busted means you actually committed a crime.
Right.
These people didn't commit no crime. But you see that big black face looking like...
No, their crime is being black and trying to spend money.
Stop it. And they could buy whatever bag she wanted to buy.
No, she can't. She's a nursing student. Stop it. The other guy had to save up money to buy a $350
I'm not
belt.
judging people right now on what they spend their money on. That's a whole nother issue. But if you have the money and you go to a store and everything that you're doing is legitimate, then you should not have the police handcuff you.
Don't go chasing Barney. Stick to the Targets and the Walmarts and the TJ Maxxes you used to.
All right, Charlamagne.
So that's your solution. So because
hold on. You looked at yourself in the mirror, Charlamagne. You walk in the Barney's. You bought a $1,500 pair of pants.
Okay, and took them right back on Monday.
But
kept
you
the
bought
tags
them.
on them.
Do you think you should have been pulled over and stopped and be like, "How could you afford this, nigga?"
I wouldn't. If they did that, they did. But hey, I'm kind of good out here in these streets. I don't know if y'all know or not, but I'm okay. I'm doing all right out here in life. Okay. Tasty from Orange is the New Black. I'm looking at her and I can tell by these bangs she don't need to be in Barney's. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
You know that, Envy. Won't you just admit it? Angela Yee, look at this girl. Look at her.
Listen, I worked in retail. I worked in retail before.
No,
I'm telling the honest truth. I worked in retail before. Now, if somebody walked in and, you know, you always look at people like, okay, do I feel like this person looks questionable?
Yes.
But if you have ID.
Does she look questionable?
If you have ID.
Yeah, does she
which
look questionable?
she had her ID and
Answer
she
the
had her
question,
card.
Yee. Does she
and
look
it's
questionable?
fine.
Does she look questionable, Yee?
I mean, I've seen a lot of people spend money that I can't look at them and tell. I don't think you can look at a person and tell what they have.
Okay.
That's very true. But Kayla.
That's I've seen people that I think look crazy.
Kayla.
And dress crazy and they have the most money.
Kayla Phillips, let me draw back your bangs like some blinds and see what you're hiding under there, okay?
Oh, my goodness. That's my good. Barney's, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Barney's, you should be ashamed of yourself, but you know what? Y'all should be ashamed of yourself, too, for going in there and buying $2,500 bags with your tax return money, and you're a nursing student, and spending your saving up your work student checks to buy a $3,500 Lou Ferrigno belt.
It's Ferragamo, man.
Whatever.
You don't deserve to be a Barney.
I can't even pronounce. I don't buy nothing I can't pronounce.
Is he like the Hulk or something?
I don't know who that is.
Out here buying stuff. Out here buying stuff I can't even pronounce. What's wrong with these people, man?
I'm going to Barney's after work to do some shopping. I want to see if they profile me. They probably won't.
I'm gonna come with you.
Yeah.
We gonna really stink up the scene. If I don't get racially profiled, I'm gonna be offended. I'm gonna be offended, or I'm gonna feel complimented. One of the two.
All right. Now, the other night, Angela Yee, you was hanging out with Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, I saw Jamie Foxx the other night, and he was talking to me about just life in general, and he told me that you can't have everything at once. Either you have a great job and your career is going really well, or your love life is going really well and you have a great relationship, but it never happens simultaneously.
All right. So do you agree or disagree? Can you have a successful love life and a successful career at the same time? Is
if
that
you had
possible?
to pick one, which would it be, really?
Y'all want the career. I got time for no damn love. Love don't pay no bills.
Right. Shout out to your fiance.
Love don't pay no bills. That's all it boils down to. Okay?
Oh, my
Can't
goodness.
buy a ring with no love.
So what's the question? If you had to choose one, which one would it be? Would it be love or career?
Yeah.
All right, that's the question. 800-585-1051. If you had to choose one, love or career, which one would you choose? It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, the other night, Angela Yee was out with Jamie Foxx, and they were having a conversation. What was the conversation about, Yee?
And he was telling me that everything can't go well in your life at once. Either your career is going really well or your love life is going really well. Mm-hmm. Now, which one do you choose?
That's a good question. So, Charlamagne, let's start with you.
Listen, my father always told me you're not going to lose no hoes chasing money, but you will lose money chasing hoes. So I would choose my career.
Your career.
Bottom line, point blank, period.
All right. Me, see, you can't take that money when you're dead. You can't take that money when you're sick. If you have cancer or you have something where you're home alone by yourself, money can't help you.
Yeah, but Envy, there has to be a period of time that you were chasing a lot of money because you work a lot.
I was chasing a lot of money, and you know, at that time I was absolutely positively wrong. And if I could have changed it, I would have changed it because you're denying your family. I mean, there was times when, you know, there was school plays and things like that for my son that I couldn't go to because I was out, quote unquote, chasing the dollar. And chasing the dollar is cool, but I'm buying stuff that doesn't really matter. Cars, jewelry, and stuff like that doesn't matter. So if I could change that, absolutely, I would focus more on my family than any of that money. Now, with my kids now, money means nothing to me.
Now, hold on now.
Now, no matter what, I will...
Money means nothing to you?
Money means nothing to me. My family comes over my money. No matter what it is, I will deny anything for my family, whether it's school plays, school trips.
I thought y'all said love now. You ain't saying nothing about the kids. I thought this was just about...
Love has to do with kids, Charlamagne.
No, I mean, I thought you were talking about being in a relationship with another person.
Oh. I'm putting it all together. You know what I mean? Because I'm talking about love and career. You know, your family life or your career. Because you gotta, you know, it's one or the other.
Yeah, but you still gotta be able to provide for your family.
Absolutely.
And when you hustling the way that I would hope you're hustling, you're not going to have a lot of time for that.
And sometimes you actually are working really hard because you love your family and you want to give them things.
Yeah, but a lot of times...
I want to make sure y'all have a nice house.
But a lot
I
of
want
times...
to make sure the kids have the pool.
But you know
I want to
what?
make sure they go to a good school
your
that I'm going to pay for.
Your family don't care about none of that. They don't care about none of that pool-ish. They don't care about none of that.
You don't think they care about going to private school?
No, they don't. They rather have their dad there or they rather have their mom there. I'm being truthful. If I could trade anything, I would rather be at my son's first day of school. I would rather be at my son's dropping him off at the bus stop every morning. I'd rather have those because at the end of the day, I can't take the money with me.
Don't get it twisted. Your kids love that pool, okay? Your kids do not want
your kids are like, Daddy, don't come home.
Your kids do not want to be cooped up with you in a one-bedroom apartment nowhere with no pool, okay? I don't care what you say.
The kids are like, why Daddy home? And we ain't got no pool.
Is the pool open yet?
Oh, my
You got
goodness.
your damn mind.
Let's go to the phone lines. 800-585-1051. We got David on the line. Now, David, if you had to choose one, would it be your love or career?
I would definitely choose my career only because I can buy love. With a career, I can buy love for $100.
You don't want to buy love, though, bro.
I don't think you can buy love for $100. Sir.
Yes, you can.
I don't think that's love.
In fact, I just bought some love last night.
There you go. That vagina's cheap out here in these streets.
It might not have been vagina, Charlamagne.
You the only person out here not tricking. I keep telling you that.
Hello, who's this?
Yeah, this is Brandon, man. I'm calling out of Norfolk, man.
Career, love, which one you taking, bro?
Hey, no, but I'm going to be in love with my Benjamins and Grants, man.
Oh, my God.
So you want to be in love with your money. So you taking career.
Yes,
that's the problem with y'all.
Hey, look, Angela, you sound good off the phone. I mean, off the radio, man.
It's a lie.
Yeah.
Yes, it's definitely a lie.
You getting catfish, dog.
They'll definitely stop me in Barney's.
No, they wouldn't.
Nope.
Hey, not that one.
All right, bro. 800-585-1051. If you had to choose one, would it be love or your career? It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. We're talking, if you had to choose one, which one would it be, love or your career? 800-585-1051. Now, you were out with Jamie Foxx the other day, and he was talking about what?
He was saying that you can't have both go well at the same time. Either your career is going to do really well or your love life's going to do really well.
I agree, because you're going to sacrifice time for one of them.
Right, and which one would you choose, Yee, if you had to choose one?
I think my whole life I've always chosen my career first. You know, so that's always been what it's been, but I feel pretty secure now. I think, you know, once you feel more secure in your career, then you realize, okay, now I can...
But do you miss not having a family? Like, when I say family, not your brother, your sister,
I
you know.
I know we was just talking about hoes. You brought the kids into it.
I know. We're just talking about relationships.
Hoes, man.
You know what somebody told me when I first started doing radio? They said, listen, the problem when you're in a relationship in radio is the person that you're dating is going to have issues with certain things that you say. You're going to end up censoring yourself because you're going to get a text message during an interview that you're doing or something that you said, like, what did you just say? And that's going to cause issues. So that early on made me feel like, okay, I can't ever date anybody that's going to have a problem with what I say or with what I do.
Listen, you won't lose no women chasing money, but you will lose money chasing women.
Now, let me ask you a question, Charlamagne.
Yes, sir.
Look at Oprah Winfrey, right? She has all the money in the world.
Okay.
You don't think she feels lonely inside, having no kids, having no real relationship, not being married? You don't think she's at home at night, you know, watching ID and like she has no boo with her? Or
she has Stedman. She's doesn't have a relationship. She's just not married, Envy.
Dr. Wayne W. Dyer said that if you want to find your true purpose in life, it will come to service of others. Nobody gives more service to other people than Oprah Winfrey.
Right.
And she has a man. She has a man that she's been with for mad long. Stedman. They're just not married.
Oprah probably feels more full than all of us. Okay?
I don't know.
And trust me, when Oprah needs to get something off, she got somebody there to do that for her. Stedman. Gail.
She's good.
You say Gail?
There's people there to help her out.
Why you say Gail? I'm not messing with you.
I'm just saying that she can rub it out herself. Oprah got enough money to hire anybody to come help her rub one out.
All right, let's go to the phone lines. 800-585-1051. We have Dion on the line now. If you had to choose, Dion, love or career?
Choosing love over career. Actually.
Why?
I have done this before. I chose my career over my kids and my husband and my entire life, and I realized that it's just not worth it. I want to be there the first day of school. I really want to do those things, and it gives me so much more pleasure. I'm
Absolutely.
happier.
Thank you, Mama. Well, love or career, Mo?
I would say my career because the money, the first you get the money, then you get the power, then you get the woman, man. Scarface told you already.
No.
How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 37.
37 years old and still living your life by Scarface. That's what's wrong with N-words right there. That's why I don't talk to y'all after 5 p.m. Quoting Scarface.
Hello, who's this?
Josh from ATL, man.
Josh, you picking that love or you picking career?
I want them both. I got them both.
Okay, but if you had to choose one to go really well.
Give me love, and then I just get the money on the side.
There you
go. See, the good thing about you in Atlanta, that's a gay man's paradise. You know what I mean?
Nah.
This guy's crazy. Hello, who's this?
This is Sean from North.
Sean, you choosing love, right?
Yeah, I'm going to choose love, bro, because I think only reason why I choose love is because I think that if a girl stays with you and you broke, that's love right there. It takes a long time to find love in an actual job.
If your wife stays with you and you live in Newark, that's love, okay? You need to ain't no love in Newark.
Jay, I know you from Brooklyn. You picking money.
Hey, why would I pick money? The thing was, I was working all these hours, and my daughter was doing something. When I do be home, I said, oh, babe, look what Nola's doing. My wife would go, she been doing that. She's been doing, I was missing that. And then I found out that later for the work, man. I'd rather go to school with her. I was doing that. With Mommy and Me, I got the name changed. I stopped being involved in her life. And with the school was Mommy and Me, I got it changed. I was so involved in Mommy, Daddy, and Me the next day. So love is much better. Family is first.
Absolutely, bro. Have a good morning, man.
Family first.
Family first, absolutely. Now, we got rumors coming up?
Yes, and what rapper just got out of jail for good behavior?
All right, well, we find out next. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Holy Grail. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, Yee.
Yes.
Let's get into these rumors. Let's find out which rapper just came home.
Listen up.
This just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Well, Chief Keef has been released from jail. He was sentenced to 20 days after testing positive for marijuana, but they cut his sentence in half. So he was only there for 9 days, really, and that was for good conduct while in custody. So
no such thing. That's an oxymoron. Chief Keef and good conduct is an oxymoron.
All right, Young Scooter's home as well, too.
Yeah, shout out to Young Scooter.
Yeah, I talked to Scooter yesterday.
He's out of jail as well. All right, 2 Chainz is talking about one day perhaps putting out a sex tape. Now, he told Playboy that it would depend on how much money he has. He said, I want to put out a sex tape in the next 5 to 10 years and reap all the benefits in case I spend my hard-earned rap money doing boneheaded activities. Who did he say he wants on that sex tape with him? Iggy Azalea and Nicki Minaj.
The guy's got good taste.
Yeah, that's a lot of booty.
That'd be a good sex tape, though. Call it 2 Stains.
All right, so we all know Diddy just launched his network, Revolt TV, and that was on Monday. Mm-hmm. But he has other things that he wants to do and bigger aspirations. One of those things is to own an NFL franchise. He said, I love sports, but I'm more of an owner type of guy. It will happen. I will become the first African-American majority owner, not having a small stake, but actually owning an NFL team. I think it's time for that. A majority of the players that are in the NFL are African-American, but there are no African-American owners. That's one of my dreams.
I'm sure Diddy can buy the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah, he could probably buy the Jaguars.
That franchise sucks. Don't nobody come to the games. I'm sure Diddy could buy
He'd
the
have
Jaguars.
to move the Jaguars, though. He'd have to move
absolutely.
All right, and last but not least, Reverend Run and his wife are going to be debuting a new talk show. So apparently it's going to be a daytime talk show, and that ABC Daytime has shot a pilot with Reverend Run and his wife, Justine Simmons, in August.
I'm there.
They don't have an official name of the talk show, but that's the plan.
I'm watching. Yep, I'm all in.
All right.
Shout out to Reverend and Justine.
And that is your Rumor Report. I'm Angela Yee.
Thank you, Miss Yee. Now, Charlamagne Donkey today, who you giving it to?
Listen, I've never wanted to slap a pregnant woman with a wet newspaper more than I ever want to slap a pregnant woman right now. It's a pregnant woman out there that needs to be slapped with a wet newspaper immediately.
Whoa,
her name is Amanda Berry. Sister Berry, you need to come to the front of the congregation. We would like to have a word with you.
Oh, boy. All right, we'll get into it next. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
I was born a donkey.
It's the Donkey of the Day.
That's time for the donkey of the day. That's pretty funny.
Charlamagne the devil?
Possibly. The Breakfast Club.
Yes, donkey of the day for Thursday, October 24th goes to an Atlanta stripper named Amanda Berry. Now, according to Bossip,
Amanda Berry?
Yes, according to Bossip.com, Amanda is suing the owners of the strip club Pinups because they fired her after her managers discovered that she was pregnant. Berry decided to file a lawsuit after she was terminated, and she is suggesting that pinups are in violation of the Federal Fair Labor Standards Act. Yes, Amanda, they fired you because clearly you're not capable of making good decisions on your own, so they made one for you. Don't nobody want to be held liable in case something happens to you in that club while you're pregnant. Amanda Berry, I need you to shut your pregnant ass up forever. Don't nobody want to see you shaking your second trimester ass all up and down a stripper pole. Nobody wants to tip some chick suffering from heartburn, ankles and fingers all swollen. I'm trying to make it rain and you having mild contractions in the strip club. What is wrong with you, Amanda? One of my pet peeves is seeing chicks pregnant in the club, period. But you in the strip club stripping? F is wrong with you. Amanda, you do realize you're pregnant, and as your body changes, you need to make changes to your daily routine. And one of those changes is probably you not being in the strip club stripping. You should be, going to bed earlier when you're pregnant. You can't do that if you're stripping. You should be having small meals. A 12-piece of chicken wings with fries in the strip club ain't no small meal. Do you really think I want to tip a pregnant chick? You in there with stretch marks on your abdomen, breasts, and thighs, and, the skin around your nipples all dark. You got that line on the skin that runs from your belly button to your pubic hair. Don't be in the strip club twerking during your third trimester, belly button sticking out, breasts all tender, leaking that watery pre-milk stuff. What do they call it?
I don't know.
Colossus? No, that's homie from X-Men.
What?
Colostrum. That's it.
Colossus.
Yeah, don't nobody want to see all that. Last thing I want to see when I'm drunk, turned up in the strip club, is a baby kicking in a mother's womb. Give Amanda Berry the biggest hee-haw.
Now, I'm going to have to disagree with you.
Go ahead. Let me hear this.
Some people have prego fetishes, and that might work in the strip club. Also,
no, it's not going to work.
If her water breaks, do you know how phenomenal that would be?
That's disgusting.
Do you know how much somebody would pay to have someone's water break on them in the strip club?
Nobody would pay for that, Yee.
I stopped listening to Angela as soon as she said, I disagree.
All right, well, that's Donkey of the Day. Now, when we come back, it's time for Ask Yee. If you need relationship advice, Yee's here for you, 800-585-1051, or something's bothering you, or you just need help with anything in life. Call Yee right now, 800-585-1051. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. That's right. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. Now, that was Notorious B.I.G. with Hypnotized. Now we have Julie on the line.
All right, be quiet, Envy. Julie, hey, what's up?
Hey, y'all. Question.
Yes, what's your question for Ask Yee?
I have a friend, and she just recently found out she was pregnant by a guy that she barely even knows.
Tell it on script.
Are you sure you're not the friend?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Okay.
What do y'all think?
That she's pregnant by a guy that she barely knows?
Yeah. It's yay or nay. She's like on the fence.
Oh, so she's trying to decide whether or not to keep the baby. That's such a personal decision. She can't really go to somebody else for that.
Okay. Well, thank y'all.
Hopefully everything works out for her, whether she chooses to have a baby or not. But that's a real personal decision. If somebody asks you, what do you think? You just have to say, you know what? You do whatever you think is best for you.
Right. All right, y'all.
Have a good morning, Mama.
Okay.
Hello, who's this?
Maria.
Okay, Maria, what's your question for you?
I just want to know how soon or how long should you wait to have unprotected sex with a guy? What do you guys think?
How long? Well, first of all, how long have you been with this guy?
Not too long.
Okay, well, before you decide to have unprotected sex, are you guys in a monogamous relationship?
Yes.
Have you gotten tested? Has he gotten tested?
I've got to get tested all the time. I would like to ask him how to get tested. I just don't know how to bring it up.
Okay, if you can't ask somebody to get tested, then you don't need to be having unprotected sex with them. Anybody that you can't have a conversation like that with is not somebody that is ready to pull off the glove.
Okay.
All right, so I think what you need to do is have a conversation and say, let's both go get tested together, make sure we have nothing. And, I'm not going to sleep with anybody else, neither are you. But you got to do that first. If you can't have that conversation, y'all ain't ready.
Listen, with great reward comes great risk, baby.
No, don't say that.
Take that condom off and have the best orgasm.
Yeah, don't do that. Make sure you get tested, all right, Mama?
All right, thank you, guys.
Have a good
Make
day,
sure he
man.
gets tested.
You only live once, right?
Charlamagne gets tested by just making sure that he don't get nothing when a girl doesn't complain.
As long as none of my girls sick, I'm good.
That's
why I like having sex with military girls, because they always getting physicals and stuff.
Stop it,
I'm
man.
so healthy.
That's Ask Yee. Now, Yee.
Yes, and
we got any good emails?
Yes, here's a question on the breakfastclubam@gmail.com email. She said, my boyfriend and I have been together for over 5 years and have a 2-year-old daughter together. Since having my daughter, it seems like he's forgetting that I'm still his girlfriend and not just his baby mother. He doesn't want to do anything but work and watch sports. How should I handle this?
All right, what should she do? 800-585-1051. Call us right now. It's K Michelle with VSOP. That was J. Cole with Crooked Smile. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Now it's time for Ask Yee. We're in the middle of Ask Yee, I should say. 800-585-1051, or you could always email us. breakfastclubam@gmail.com. Now, Yee, you got an email? Read the email right fast.
Yeah, she said, my boyfriend and I have been together for over 5 years and have a 2-year-old daughter together. Since having my daughter, it seems like he's forgetting that I'm still his girlfriend and not just his baby mama. He doesn't want to do anything but work and watch sports. How should I handle this?
All right, well, let's go to the phone line. Say, what should she do?
Leave him, because I'm going through the same problem. I've been with my baby for 2 years. He seems to not want to do nothing. Literally nothing. So she should leave him alone.
Do you do anything? Do you make an effort?
I make an effort. Every day, he still don't want to do nothing. To him, he's tired.
Okay. Thank you, Mama.
That's so drastic.
Envy, you sound sexy, though. I ain't even going to lie.
Look, I'm married, man. Get out of here, man.
She's single now, too, with a baby?
Shanice, good morning.
Good morning. How you doing, Envy?
What should she do, Mama?
I think she should remember that she's not just his baby mama, so she has to spice things up. I'm sure with the baby, she probably maybe not be getting her hair done like she used to.
Right.
She keep herself up and maybe go on a trip, or if they can't afford a trip, have a little vacation, put on something real sexy, set the mood at the house, and just really light the fire back up.
I agree with you, because a lot of times my friends will complain about what their boyfriend's not doing, and he's not doing this, and I'm mad at him for this, but what are you doing?
Oh, God. Man, just cheat on him.
What?
That's what you would recommend for your daughter's mother to do?
Just cheat on him, man.
Just cheat on me.
Cheat on him, man.
Oh, my goodness. Yee, what should she do, Yee?
I think that, you got to at least give it a shot. You've been with him for 5 years. Obviously, you care. But what are you doing to make sure that things are good? You got to just not only look at him, but look at yourself. Are you recommending things to do? Are you making plans for the two of you? Are you dragging him out the house like, come on, let's do this? Are you getting a sitter for the night and making sure that y'all go out? Are you taking initiative as well? Because you can't always just blame one person. Sometimes you got to look at yourself, too.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Yee. Now we have rumors coming up, Yee?
Yes, and guess which superstar's father is now trying to reach out to her after having lost contact with her for over 32 years.
Okay, wow. We'll get into that next. Don't go anywhere. Here's Fawn China, Chris Brown. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get into the rumors. Let's find out about a superstar's father that's trying to reach out to her.
Listen up.
It's just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Yes, and first and foremost, let me just say happy birthday to my little girl, Lula. She's 6 years old. She's on her way to school right now. So it's her 6th birthday.
Shout out to big girl Drake, too. Today's his birthday.
Oh, you stupid.
And Joanna, she's on Twitter. Joanna be knowing. It's her 24th on the 24th. All right. So Kelly Rowland's father, Christopher Lovett, is saying that he's trying to reach out to her. Now, he said he was X'd out of her life when she was just 7 years old. His wife left him, took Kelly with her, and left no forwarding address, and he hasn't seen his daughter since. Now, he said he was a hard-drinking husband, and he would shout at his wife in front of their daughter. He said, I couldn't control it. I hoped I could make it up to her, but I'm still waiting for that day. So now he's still trying to get in touch with her, and he hasn't seen her. She's 32 years old.
Sorry, Dad. We good over here. It's over. No, thank you.
It's too late, boo-boo.
We're fine over here.
Now, Eastbound and Down, Kenny Powers, Charlamagne and I love that show.
Absolutely.
We love Kenny Powers. In real life, his name is Danny McBride.
Yes, sir.
And in real life, he has another show debuting in January on FXX. And do you know what the show is about?
No.
It's about a gay white rapper who just got out of prison.
Sounds amazing.
Yes.
When is the day and time I am there?
Oh, boy.
When is that coming on?
Yeah, so I can't give you more information. I just know it debuts in January.
How dare you tease me like that? Don't give me the little pickle tickle. I need to know.
So that should be pretty interesting. Now, Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, there's footage that has leaked of him proposing to her, and they're pissed about it. Allegedly, everybody had to sign a confidentiality agreement, but somebody went ahead and filmed the proposal secretly and leaked it. They think they know who did it, and they said their lawsuit is definitely going to happen.
Y'all not going to sue Kris Jenner. Knock it off.
All right.
Kris Jenner leaves no stone unturned, all right?
There's rumors that Kris Jenner is now Kanye's manager. I don't know that I believe that. And they said she still gets a percentage of whatever Bruce Jenner makes.
Wow, she's deadly.
I don't understand why people try to keep things closed in nowadays. It's impossible in this age of transparency. If you do it in a public place like that stadium, somebody's going to record somewhere.
Absolutely.
Knock it off.
All right, and that is your rumor report. I'm Angela Yee.
Thank you, Miss Yee. Up next is the People's Choice Mix. Let me know what you want to hear. 800-585-1051. And we'll get your joints on for you. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club, the People's Choice. It's up next. Now, it's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club, and we have a special guest in the building. I don't know if he's here under his actor name or rapper name today.
Whatever you want.
All right, well, Childish Gambino.
Yeah.
He chose it for you.
Did you really bang Lena Dunham, man?
In real life, no, just on the show.
On the show?
Yeah, we filmed like 4 sex scenes for that show.
I thought that was ill because everybody gave her flack the first season for not having enough black people on the show, and then first scene of the second season, bang, you bang, blowing her back out.
Like in the first scene, yeah. I thought that was kind of cool too.
But now you're kind of backing away to concentrate on your career as a...
Nah, it wasn't really that. I think a lot of people wanted to be like, oh, he's leaving to be a rapper, which I think is dumb.
Stupid.
Like, I think that's the stupidest thing you can probably ever do. Like, it really...
You got a good acting career. Like,
not even just like, oh, this is acting. Like, it's like, oh, I wanted to go acting or like this. It's like, I just don't want to be labeled. I don't think there's a lot of people in my position. Like, they gave me a show. Like, they wouldn't give a rapper a show. They wouldn't give ASAP a show. They wouldn't, like, I don't want to be a rapper. I think when Kanye talks about like the glass ceiling being there of like I can't do anything because they see me as a rapper, that's my superpower, that people don't see me as a rapper.
Kanye was supposed to have a show on HBO. Remember? He was supposed to have a show on HBO.
But did it happen? As an artist, as a creative, there's not a lot of people who can do exactly what they want to do in my position, especially as a black male. But being a rapper isn't part of it.
When I first met you, you were Donald Glover, the writer.
Right.
That was a long time ago. Like, this guy is a great screenwriter, and he does this and he does that. And then I saw you as an actor, and then I saw you as a rapper after that.
Right. Even with the rap stuff, like I haven't really been like fully accepted as an artist, and that's cool. Like,
not to the masses, but you have a core following.
No, but you know what? Every time you have a show here, it sells out.
Yeah, you have a core following that I think they love.
Like, I love
everywhere you go.
Now, I'm gonna be honest, I've never had nobody tell me Childish Gambino is their favorite rapper.
Yeah, I mean,
you
see, and here's the thing: like, there are kids like that, but they're not. Oh,
no, but
I know the guys who listen to you and love Charlamagne, like, because you say real stuff, and like a lot of the kids who come to my concerts, they come to me and be like, "This is the first concert I've ever been to." Like, they're too scared. Like, they feel like they're not cool enough. My core fan base is actually in just as much control of my art as I am. I don't know. I feel really lost. I don't know.
Now let's talk about that, because I saw those Instagrams that you put up, and people were very concerned. They're like, "Oh my God!" Interestingly enough, right? They had put it on like a suicide hotline website or whatever. Like, if you're lost, I swear to you.
Yo, for real?
Yeah. It's like, if you need help, call this hotline.
Was it that bad? What was going on?
I didn't look at it like that. I didn't say he's trying to kill himself. I just looked at it like, you're being honest. A lot of people have felt like this.
You need help? You want to talk down him?
No, man. Here's the thing. Like, first of all, suicidal is kind of dumb to me. Like, the idea is like, if I want to kill myself, I will. It's not hard to die. I could do it like right now. But like, number two,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. No, but that's real. Like, you gotta be honest. Like, why is everybody pretending like everything's okay? Everything's not okay. Like, we are more connected than we've ever been. But I feel more alone than I've ever been. Like, everybody stunts on Instagram. Everybody stunts all the time. Nobody shows like their buddy's funeral.
Nobody wants to feel vulnerable.
Nobody wants to be vulnerable. People thought I was crazy because I was honest. That was it. I think everybody's kind of going through this, but I just have the loudest voice right now to do it. I guess I just said that stuff and people heard it.
People don't want to put stuff on Instagram that's like too deep. I also feel like, or too unhappy. Everybody
because you know why? Because if you're suicidal and you post your true thoughts on Facebook or Twitter, people are like, "Yeah, kill yourself."
Yeah. You feel like that's a place where you're vulnerable.
And Charlamagne would be number one with that one.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Charlamagne's. And here's why I like you a lot, because you're honest. You're honest unless it messes up your money, like really, like, and like I really respect. No,
you gotta know how to play the game.
You gotta know how to play the game. Like, you say what's on your mind, and like I'm just gonna be honest from now on. I'm tired of it.
All right, we got Childish Gambino in the building. When we come back, we'll find out why he calls himself the son of Kanye, and also how he got his name. So don't go anywhere. There's more with the Breakfast Club. It's J. Cole Power Trip. That was Power Trip, J. Cole, Miguel, it's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. We have Childish Gambino in the building.
Where did your name Childish Gambino come from? Because when I first heard it, I was like, is this like an immature drug dealer, like immature mob boss? Like,
yeah, pretty much. It came from a Wu-Tang name generator. I put it in there. I did not think it would stick around. I probably would change it if
Wu-Tang name generator.
Wu-Tang name generator.
You put it online. It's a Wu-Tang name generator.
Yeah, that came from the whole Only Built for Cuban Links era when everybody was like, it was like Johnny Blaze and Blue Diamonds,
that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I just did it myself. I'm Sarcastic Warrior. Put in Charlamagne the God.
You did your Sarcastic Warrior.
Sarcastic Warrior.
Is it Castrated Warrior? That's your name?
Sarcastic Warrior.
That's kind of whack.
You don't think
Pesty Wizard, Charlamagne the God. Pesty Wizard.
That fits.
Let me do Angela.
I'm running with
like a
that.
little wizard.
Pesty Wizard.
Pesty Wizard.
What's up?
Erratic Conqueror.
So that's dope.
Right.
What's up with your stand-up career, man?
I do it sometimes. I don't know. It doesn't excite me.
Sometimes you had a Comedy Central stand-up special.
Sometimes.
See, that's why I know comedians get mad at you because they're like, I've been doing this forever and I've never had a stand-up special on Comedy Central. You do it sometimes and you get
when I feel like it.
I know. It's not fair. It's not fair.
It's not fair at all.
I totally see why somebody like a guy who's been working his ass off his entire life is like, hey, I can't. Like, that sucks. I get it. But yeah, it doesn't really feed me right now. I mean, I like talking to people a lot because Dave Chappelle doesn't really do stand-up. He just talks to people and it's just real stuff.
Well, that's why he's getting booed. I'm not paying to come see him.
No, he got booed that one time. My friend said she went to go see him and everything was...
And he was funny?
Yeah.
So what do you like the most? Acting, writing, rapping, stand-up? Or you just want to do everything?
I don't look at it as everything. I just want to do stuff. I don't see my album as an album. Like, I really don't. Like, it comes with a bunch of stuff. I want to make experiences. Because, like, I was talking about this yesterday, but, like, there was so much hype about Drake's album, and everybody was really excited. And Drake's album, and I listened to it, and I was like, this is a good album. But it felt like it was here and then gone because people were just like, oh, I listened to it. I did the thing I was supposed to do, and now I'm done.
But you can't move with the media space. You can't do that. It's a new trending topic every hour.
Right, but I'm trying to slow it down. People aren't thinking. That's the problem with... I have no problem with things going fast, but people are just, like, reacting. Yeah. And, like, that's not how you live.
So why do you call yourself the son of Kanye, man?
Because I am. Like,
I didn't know Northwest had a brother.
I can go where Kanye can't. Like, Kanye talks about the glass wall, and he's right, man. It sucks. He's a genius to me. I think he can do amazing things for humans, and they won't let him.
Like what? See, I don't agree.
Hold on. Like what? Like what?
With those shades that came out, I don't know why I thought they were hot, but they were hot, and everybody had them, and like everybody was wearing them, and it felt cool. And he's like, he knows how to make people feel like this is cool. I'm gonna push. And the thing is, like those leather jogging pants he was talking about, it's like, yeah, everybody wears those.
I got two of them.
Yeah, it's like everybody. But he told people they're hot, and he's like, nah, because he's a rapper, and he's not though. He had to fight really hard for people to even get him to see him as a rapper. Now he is one, and they won't let him do anything he wants. I feel
like he has a platform. I feel like he already has a platform to be able to do things that he doesn't need to get accepted by, you know, what Mark Echo said at the gatekeepers.
Yeah, you don't need a cosign. Like, Martin Luther King Jr. didn't need a cosign to be great and change the world.
Yeah, but his cosign was like us.
The people, exactly. The consumer.
People. So is Kanye's, though. Kanye's cosigners is us as well.
You don't need the gatekeepers.
No. His cosign at the beginning was Jay-Z and Rockefeller. I feel like
at first he wanted to be accepted by Jay. That was his first cosigner.
But to keep it real, he had to do the wire and all that by himself to prove himself. It's not like they were going to put him out.
The last big dude who did it with no cosign whatsoever. Like Kendrick, Drake.
Kendrick was a cosign with Drake. Like, to me, the gatekeepers come along once after.
And they cosign, they help.
Yeah, Kendrick had quite a following before.
Yeah, Kendrick had a huge following.
And then Dr. Dre mentioned him on the radio, and everybody wanted to sign him. That's what happened.
Right. You need somebody who's bigger to be like, I'm allowing him. I don't think anybody in fashion is allowing Kanye to do that. I don't think anybody's being like, this is good, let him do what he wants.
What's next with fashion, since you're Kanye's son? What's next that we should be looking for, since Kanye can't break through? Maybe
right now he's got on dirty
corduroy jogging pants.
Oh, dude, I am not.
A Sherling jacket and is that what's next? No.
Look at me, man. I am not a fashion icon. I'm not going to be doing.
You have on shades of Sherling today.
Man, yeah, shades of Sherling.
50 Shades of Sherling.
It's the Breakfast Club, the Childish Gambino. Yes. If you want to see the full interview, hit up the website. Definitely check that out.
I can't right now.
Now, Charlamagne, you got some positivity for us right now, or what?
Of course.
Gotta turn your mic on. There we go.
That would be very positive. You turn your mic on.
All right, got that stretch out. Now listen, when you focus on being a blessing, God makes sure that you are always blessed and abundant. So be a blessing to somebody today, people.
Okay.
Breakfast Club, bitches!
That's right. I always say you get what you give. So if you give some blessings, you're going to get some in return.
Absolutely. People don't realize that, you know, your purpose in life is service to others. You're here to help other people. That's why you got to be a blessing to people.
We call that a 69.
That's why I don't mind putting no money on a young college girl's meal card.
Y'all are crazy. Now, don't forget.